Piers Morgan has challenged Kanye West to another interview after yet another explosive encounter that ended with the rapper abruptly leaving their scheduled meeting. On Piers Morgan Uncensored, Kanye cut the interview short after just 4 minutes when he accused Piers of patronizing him because the TV presenter mistakenly said that he had 32 million followers on X, rather than 33 million followers. Piers, 60, was adamant about questioning the rapper, 47, about his anti-Semitic posts on X after he claimed that all Jews are slaves and that they should be whipped. Kanye also horrified social media users earlier this year in a vile outburst on X where he claimed that he loved Hitler. Defending having Kanye on the show, Piers said, "The reason I wanted to get him on was because I don't think anyone holds him to account for anything he does on X, and in fact, he deliberately breaches all of X's rules, and yet he does it with impunity and is allowed to do it, whereas millions of other accounts get suspended for far less offenses. I was going to ask him directly why I mentioned his X following. I was going to ask him about what he puts on X and why he does this, why he continually attacks Jewish people, why he continually celebrates Adolf Hitler." After the explosive clash, Kanye took to X to berate Piers. In a scathing post he said, "Let's have a real interview someday. It's all love." In response, the TV presenter clapped back, "We could have had one yesterday if you hadn't run away before I could ask you any questions. When you're prepared to actually do that, let me know." Piers continued, "Let's see if he has the guts, or whether he prefers hurling his abusive, hateful love at people unchallenged on social media." Before the interview aired, Piers took to Instagram to break the news, posting a photo of a visibly disgruntled Kanye and captioning it with biting sarcasm, "Update, I interviewed Kanye West again today. As I expected, given what I've said about him recently, it didn't last long or go well. This was him right before he stomped off like a big baby before I could ask him why he's become a vile, Hitler-loving, Nazi-slathering, anti-Semitic PK." Drops on at Piers Morgan Uncensored later, as expected, reactions flooded in. Some followers praised Piers for holding firm, with journalist Rosanna Lockwood calling it the caption to end all captions and adding a clapping emoji. Others were less impressed, with one commenter cheekily reminding him, "I love this and their honesty, Piers, but you also stormed off like a big baby." It's not the first time the pair have clashed. Back in 2022, they went head-to-head in a combative sit-down on Talk TV. The conversation was intense, unfiltered, and stretched over 2 hours, until Kanye, then still going by Ye, reached a breaking point and walked off mid-filming. Piers later described the fallout, saying that retrieving the rapper after his dramatic exit proved to be quite a struggle. Nevertheless, he was ultimately relieved that Ye returned. He told viewers at the time, "I'm glad I did because we ended up getting to where I think in his mind he wanted to get to. I think he wanted to atone for what he had done and the damage he had caused. But he was too fired up and too proud to actually go there until we got towards the end." Despite that, Piers didn't mince words in his assessment of the rapper's views, branding him racist, horribly homophobic, and pro-Hitler. Since then, Ye has only courted further backlash, continuing to post incendiary content across his social media platforms.